Hey, what's going on, guys? So I have a lot of requests about male enhancement specifically. Um, and for that reason, that's why I'm going to begin focusing primarily. I'm just going to kick off the channel with a lot of videos about that particular topic because I've had so many people ask me about it. So people, they want to know what the fastest, and you've never done it before, and you have maybe about $200 to spend to invest in this. The best way to really get started in male enhancement right off the bat is not, in my opinion, to do the manual exercises. Manual exercises, the problem with them is that you're not really going to see the quick results. You're not really going to see the immediate results that you're going to get with the Sizegenetics and the Bathmate. For more information on that, you can watch my other videos on the Bathmate. I think personally the Bathmate is the first thing that you should buy if you're going to get into male enhancement because you get the quick results. The Sizegenetics is probably the second thing where you can buy them together. Now, with that said, the Sizegenetics, here's the reason why you're going to want to get that alongside the Bathmate, or just like as the first step to really getting involved with male enhancement, is that the Sizegenetics, the way it works is it's an extender. So it's going to keep your dick extended for the duration of the day or however long that you're wearing it for. So what this does is from the time that you put it on to the time that you take it off, you'll notice that your dick is substantially lengthened. Versus at the end of a stretching session, you kind of notice that your dick will just revert to whatever size that it was before. It just kind of like goes back. Same with the gelking session. Maybe about 20 minutes afterwards, it just kind of is the same as it was before, and the progress is incremental. The progress with the manual exercise, the point of the matter is that and that is what really discourages guys, is because it's not necessarily like bodybuilding where you're working like your chest and you're noticing, oh shit, my chest is getting pumped up. I can see it, in the mirror for like a few minutes after the workout. I notice that, the way that I look has substantially changed. With your dick, it's like you might notice it for a bit after the manual workout, but it's not the same as with the Bathmate or with the Sizegenetics. With those things, you see immediate results. Leave the Sizegenetics on all day, your dick is going to be longer. It's going to be, depending on how you set it, it's going to be substantially longer than before you used it. Or, when you wake up, obviously you're not going to wear this while you sleep. That's not a good idea. You should not do that. There's specific devices available for that, but definitely don't wear the Sizegenetics to sleep. So you're going to wake up and your dick's going to be in like a relatively normal state. And then you put it on, and at the end of the day or at the end of the time that you've used it, you'll notice it's like half inch longer, depending on how much how much tension, which length you're putting on it. So that's why I recommend guys start with it now. The way that you're going to get started with this thing, that's what this video is about. Is what you're going to do is the way that I like to use it is I like to use the Sizegenetics like this. I like to set it to where it's a bit beyond my normal max length, and I wear it all day. I wear it for as many hours as possible. I'm not looking to really set it to an extreme degree. I set it to just generally a bit past what my erection would normally be. And in the morning, what I tell guys is that you should, the morning time should be the time you do your manual exercises, and then you wear these center for the duration of the day. And the way that you ramp up the intensity of this is you ramp up the amount of time in the center. Now, the issue with most people when they use this stuff is that they kind of hinge. It can kind of irritate the skin on the dick. And basically, it's always interesting to talk about this stuff. But seriously, it is irritating, so you have to get accustomed to it, basically. And the way that happens is just wearing it a little bit longer day leanest extender. What it does is that 1,000 hours is generally what it took to gain 1 inch of length. Now, of course, your mileage will vary, like how fast that will happen for you, depending on whether or not you're going to do other exercises in conjunction with it, or how you're setting the extender. Because again, the extender, you can set it to where it's really putting a lot of tension on your dick and stretching it beyond, like way beyond what your natural length is. Or you can set it to something more mild. Personally, I recommend setting it to something more mild so that you can walk around with it. The way that I wear it is I sort of tuck it up underneath the belt, and I wear a shirt over it, and I pull my boxers up over it, up at an angle. That way I can walk around with it all day. And, it's really not too obvious. I don't, to be honest with you, the times where I really wear it the most nowadays is when I'm, just working at the computer in front of the, sitting at a desk, working at a computer. I'll wear it there and just leave it. Generally speaking, I'm not really going to roll around, walking around with it. But then again, I have in the past, and that's how I've done it. I just sort of put it up underneath the belt, and that way you get more time in. If this is something you're really committed to, maxing out your looks, maxing out your finances, maxing out all these things, if it's something that's important to you, then, do whatever it takes to achieve the goal. Don't fuck around and don't half step it, like so many people do. Don't get results. So people who always, they talk about how shit doesn't work out for them. They're the people that take half measures. They just fucking don't do whatever is necessary to get the result. And what's required to get the result, 1,000 hours to get 1 inch is what it says statistically. If you want to speed that up, if that's not fast enough for you, then what you should do is you should do manual exercises in the morning. You should explore other things to improve your length. If it's something that's really important to you, do a full routine, hire a coach, somebody that can really walk you through it. I happen to show guys that, I can write up routines still for guys or whatever. If you're interested in that, shoot me an email and we can discuss that possibility in the future. But again, the point of why I'm saying that is because guys who are really committed, they're going to be the ones that do whatever it takes to get the result. They're not there to just, bitch and complain about how stuff didn't work out. They're there to do whatever it takes. And, this is the same thing as bodybuilding. It's just the same endeavor. Bodybuilding is a tough thing. Going from being lean, going from being fat to being lean is a difficult endeavor. It's simply the way that it is. So male enhancement is the same thing. Going from whatever size that you're at, say that your dick is 5 inches long and you want to make it 8 inches long. That's going to require a lot of commitment, because it just doesn't happen by itself. You have to apply force to it. And if you're having problems getting yourself following through, or you're having problems just doing it and being consistent with it, you got to do whatever it takes. Otherwise, it's not just going to magically happen. It takes time. So that's about it, guys. Talk to you next time. I have links down below for the Sizegenetics Bathmate, and I'm going to add more links in the future. But once again, this channel is primarily about maxing out your life. It's not just about male enhancement, but it is those things are things I'm going to focus on in the beginning, just because I get asked those questions all the time.